off, this is the 2012 vintage of Louis Rideur's Crisol. It's their tête de cuvée, or their finest offering. It was made exclusively for Tsar Alexander II of Russia. That we highlight the 2006 vintage of Taittinger, Comte de Champagne. 2006 is a warmer vintage, and as champagne ages, we'll get a lot more of these nutty oxidative elements. This is 100% Chardonnay. Classically, it's always been, and it'll be one of the richer styles that we offer. Fermented pineapple with piloncillo, which is a raw, unrefined sugar with subtle spices like clove and anise.
Thank you.
This is a gift from the kitchen. Introduces an oyster delicacy. This is a Kumamoto oyster accompanied by chilled horseradish custard, preserved apple, and smoked salmon roe.
Thank you.
Over a dashi meringue with shiso leaf and wasabi. Directly above in the squid ink cracker is an A5 Wagyu tartare. And on either end of the tables on these long plates here, we playfully like to call these the napkin. Over the napkin sits Seychelles garden green over puff dough cracker and extra virgin olive oil. Above those is Cinco Jotas Jamón Ibérico. It sits over a potato roastee with the first presentation of the Alba Italy white truffle. And lastly, in the mold of a cocoa nib, these are chicken liver churros wrapped in fruit de brick, finished with toasted cinnamon and bitter cocoa. Chef does recommend that these all be consumed quickly as they are temperature sensitive.
Thank you.
This introduces the rose cured kampachi, and within these layers you'll find an array of shiso flour along with.
This is our chawanmushi. It's a traditional Japanese themed egg custard, broccoli seltuse. We finish the dish with the alluring sweet flavors of Hokkaido uni. Recommend you go all the way to the bottom to get all the elements and textures.
This is Addison's signature dish. We playfully call it eggs and rice, with Regis over reserve caviar, which we adore for its nuttiness and salinity, along with kosher curry rice, toasted sesame, and a silky, savory sabayon that's been lightly smoked in apple.
Smoky.
So as a playful interlude before your next course, we have Addison's chips and dip with flavors of burnt onion powder as well as dill, and our signature crisp with flavors of malt vinegar.
Thank you.
Italy, and what a great time here. This is it's about six and a half weeks into the season of the white truffle. It's generally about the time they're peaking. So the truffles we're seeing here these days are just extraordinary. With it, chefs composed rosemary caramelized veal.
And at the base of that bowl is a pine nut risotto with aged sherry and little jam.
It's preferable that you see a little bit of the darker color there in the center. Indicates that it grew a little closer to the root of the tree.
It does have a lot of aromatic.
It does. These are flown overnight from Alba, Italy.
They're that fresh.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Featured savory course this evening, A5 Wagyu beef from Miyazaki, Japan. Now it has been grilled over the Japanese beach. It's on coals, imparting a beautiful smoky element to the dish. And alongside you will find an eggplant miso along with a tempura broccoli florets, matsutake mushrooms, and black garlic as well. And to the right you will find your palate cleanser for this course, broth with scallion, chive, and wakame. We do recommend using it intermittently between the beef to cleanse the dish.
This is how we cleanse and reset your palate. This is a yuzu custard with ceremonial matcha green tea foam.
Thank you.
Well, directly in front of you, this is our grand finale. It's a chocolate hazelnut crunch with caramel passion fruit fluff. On the ice is a caramelized honey ginger bonbon with lavender and almonds, followed by a beef tortellette with fromage blanc, tres leches with white truffles from Alba in Italy. Finally, a wafer cone that's been wrapped inside. You'll find sour cherries and pistachio.
Thank you.
Thank you.